Chapter 10. It's cool hanging out with Cash, something we don't get to do often. He takes me to a nightclub, a place frequented by both supernaturals and humans in the nearby town. My brother, unlike any other incubus I know, loves dancing. His moves attract plenty of women and men. Before long, we have a table full of admiring fans. Under Cash's careful supervision, I even get to indulge a little, and with lots of success. Our newfound friends vacate our booth after an hour, leaving us to enjoy the beat and the scenery. I'm enjoying myself, and then Colt arrives. Suddenly Cash has urgent business, and it's just me and my potential partner. Colt reaches across the glass table. Hey, beautiful. Wanna dance? I ignore the gesture. I'd rather not. Think we can talk? Come on. Once again, he reaches for my hand. This time I let him hold it as he leads me across the crowded dance floor. He takes me to a private room on the upper floor. The garish neon lights and loud music aren't so distracting up here. I take a seat on a cushiony banquette next to a ledge. Colt slides in beside me and places his arm around my shoulders. What do you want to talk about, gorgeous? My skin crawls. It's not that Colt isn't attractive. Far from it. Under different circumstances, I'd relish his attention. But thanks to this stupid consort match I'm being forced into, I can't. I keep telling myself that it's for Cash. I love my brother, and I can't let him be exiled from town just because I have control issues. There's also the fact that a match keeps my family from worrying about me on my own. Sometimes bad things happen to young succubi who venture off on their own. I'm willing to go through with it, I say over the music. Talking about the match? Yes. Awesome. He nuzzles his way up my neck. Next to my earlobe, Colt whispers, We're going to be good together. You'll see. I resist the urge to move away from him. So, tell me how this works. In my family, there's a formal ceremony. Colt's mouth returns to my neck. His kisses are hot and breathy. I'll take care of your needs, and you'll take care of mine. What about humans? When we need nourishment, I'll make sure they're provided. An empty feeling settles in the pit of my stomach. Incubi have a strange proclivity for multiple partners at the same time. Cash once told me his friend enjoyed fluidity. Could I be okay with Colt's depraved lifestyle? What happens when it's time for my genesis? Having offspring, genesis, is the prime objective of succubi. I'm hoping to put it off for a few years, but it is something expected of me. Colt runs his thumb across my bottom lip. I need a legitimate heir. You will only give birth to my progeny. I flinch. You're kidding me. No, this is how things are done in my family. It's how we stay royal. I shake my head. Incubi are supposed to impregnate humans. Impregnating succubi concentrates DNA and makes our powers stronger. Maybe this is why creatures shake at the mention of the name Najax. Stop worrying. Your mother knows about my family. He leans over to kiss me. I lean away and put my hand up to block his path. Wait a minute. Are you telling me that your mother only serves your father? He holds his head back and exhales loudly. Yes. My father has numerous lovers. On occasion, my mother seeks human companionship, but she never gets pregnant by them. Colt scowls and looks at me. Kelsey, is this news going to be a deal breaker? I drop my hand in my lap. If this is a deal breaker, then my only option is a match with Alistair's son. I'll have to leave Falls Creek. When it comes to matches, Colt is my best bet. Reluctantly, I admit, no, it's not. Good. He cuts my face and looks into my eyes. I realize this scares you, but good things will come from this. My parents are the best of friends. They have a compatible, beneficial relationship. It doesn't hurt that they're upstanding, respected members of our community. And if you've heard the rumors, I promise not to be the demon my father is. I shudder. They aren't rumors. The stories about Colt's father, simply called the Najax, would scare a ghost. Colt said his father was a cruel incubus. His penchant for torture drove Colt away from home. To be honest, the Najax scares me. What if Colt harbors a dark side that's waiting to see the light of day? I really need more time before committing myself to something so permanent. There would be no chance for love in this relationship. Isn't that more important than status in the community? Do we have to rush into this? Colt caresses my cheek. Why wait? 1 week, I beg. Somehow, I need to find a way out of this and keep my brother protected. It's all I'm asking for. His brow wrinkles. He studies me for so long I feel naked. I'm waiting for Colt to discover the truth and then squash me like a bug between his palms. Fine. You may have your week. Will you take me home now? Of course. He leans forward and briefly cleans my mouth with his. For once, my mind stays in the moment. Colt breaks off the kiss and nibbles at my lower lip. 1 week, and then you're mine. Not if I can help it. I toss my keys on the kitchen counter and head for the refrigerator. I'm surprised when my phone buzzes. Victor's name is displayed on the screen. Hey, Victor, I say and remove a soda from a shelf. Sorry to call so late. You were on my mind. It's okay, I just got in. Oh? I pop the lid on the can and sit at the table. My brother and I went out for a little while. Do you have any other siblings? No, it's just us. You? I'm an only child. He pauses for a minute. Your mother doesn't mind you being out so late? She works nights. Well, I won't keep you. I just wanted to set a time for Friday. What's good for you? We talk about the concert match. A date with Victor seems insignificant, but it might be my last chance for fun before I become a possession belonging to the Najex line. Cash won't like the idea of me going on a date, though. How about 6 o'clock? You can pick me up from Lena's. Why there? I detect disappointment in his question. We're planning on a sleepover next weekend, I lie. It will be easier to come there. Okay, text me your address. Great. I run my finger through the beads of moisture on the side of the can. Where are we going? Someplace special. That's vague. You'll find out soon enough. Good night, Kelsey. Night, Victor. I finish tapping out Lena's address just as Cash enters the kitchen. He lays his helmet on the counter along with his keys. Colt bring you home? Yes. Why did you leave me with him? He sticks his head in the fridge. You might as well get used to him. Cash closes the door and twists the cap off a long-necked beard. Did you tell him you'd agreed to the match? I nod. Why didn't you tell me what a match to him really meant? What are you talking about? He sits across from me. Mom told me that a concert match with Reggie would just be an arrangement. He'd take care of me and teach me until it was time for my genesis. Then he'd find a suitable human. Same thing with Colt. I become Colt's match, and I'm his. We're talking property. Cash takes a long swig. His eyes lock with mine. Say something. He sets the bottle down. It's how it's done with this family. The Najex wants to keep his mind pure. The only way to do that is if the succubi don't mix with humans. Don't you think I should have known that? It doesn't make a difference. You either match with Colt or you match with Reggie. Colt's the lesser of the two evils. He picks up his bottle and stands. Where are you going? To bed. You should get some sleep too. Colt's coming by in the morning. Why? He's spending the weekend with us.